Hello, my rangers. It's been a while. I apologize for that profusely. This is not going to be a normal video. I'm sorry. Um, this is going to be kind of an update video slash talking video slash kind of context and an apology and thank you video. It's a bunch of things all at once. So I think it's just best if we start off with. So, before we do anything, let's talk about you gas breathers over here. Holy cow. I want you to know my settings to listen to this. Not audio. Effects. You're a bunch of gas breathers. Anyway, I'll keep that down because it's not needed right now. I'll hopefully remind myself. So, real quick, I want to say something, right? Congratulations to the Ranger Guild for reaching 103 members. And by the way, this is 103 members. I counted. Hopefully right. So there's 100 people right here, and then the last 3 are over here. We'll talk about this guy a little bit later. Trust me. We'll get to you in a moment. Schmuck. Anyway, so, as you can see, we've had some budget cuts. I'm not even in the proper armor for a ranger. And you all aren't exactly NCR rangers, but we've had budget cuts. We've been constrained on supplies. And I didn't ever find a mod that actually gives me the NCR ranger look. Like, seriously, I was looking around the Steam page. There's none. So if you can all find one for me and let me know, you would be so helpful. But anyway, so congratulations to us at 103. We used to be at 105 and then 104, but unfortunately we lost you people. And there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, there's physically nothing I can do about that. So, but congratulations, pat yourself in the back that you've actually decided to stick around, and this is me kind of showing everyone I won't have you named. I'm sorry if you want me to name you, maybe in the future, but for now I just kind of was making this kind of quick. Alright, on to the next bit, just right off the bat, don't even pause. I have an apology for one of you. This man right here is going to be representing I think he's a subscriber, and if he's not, that's understandable. But he comments on some of my stuff, you know, occasionally, right? This is the representation of the Kazdel Expeditionary Force YouTuber. You might know, I know him because I kind of came across him. He's another YouTuber like me. And he made this fantastic series I really enjoy. Yesterday, he was like, hey man, I forgot about this one comment you made to like it and whatnot. You know, we just started talking from there, right? We were, let's see. Yeah, he did the thing. I was like, whatever, you know, on the whole thing. And he was like, yeah, by the way, I like your video on the 91st, the most recent 91st video with the swamp speeders and killing Commander. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure I actually didn't kill him, but I'll still take it because fudge you all. I can. Whatever. Right? So it kind of devolved from there. Because next thing I know, he's like, by the way, there's not a moment to lose. I'm going to add in the 91st potentially quite soon. And I'm like, oh no, please no. Please no. I've done it. I've done it now. I have pushed a man. You didn't see nothing. I pushed a man too far. Probably not. But I'm going to still say it. So apologies, Kazdel, that I decided to kind of push you into adding the 91st potentially a little bit soon. Not a bad addition to your thing. I am just crazy passionate about the Starsim unit I'm in. And I hopefully he understands that. And whatnot. You know, just understanding that all the stuff that I say about the 91st, especially given this is a Starsim unit, everything that I have talked to him about with the 91st has been always about my squad and about the 91st in general, because we're not like Ignis Corps. We're not going to, you see that hill over there? We're not going to demolish it with just Chaos Incarnate. The Starsim unit is Chaos, occasionally, quite commonly, but not too uncommon, so. And speaking of the 91st, you might be wondering what there was right there. I want to show Kazdel here something. That way he gets an idea, right? I'm not saying this is anything, but this is also so you guys get to see something. Welcome, my friends, to the 91st Mobile Recon Corps Onyx Battalion. By the way, I did not go through these guys to give them all their stuff, so they actually have, so a lot of these guys would actually have their cool, unique stuff. But this should give you a rough idea of what the unit mind is like. So we have my battalion commander and XO. We have the company commander and XO, because the battalion is like 4 to 8 companies and we only have one. Whatever. So realistically, there should be about 3 more of these companies off in that direction, or off in that direction, or up the ramp, you know? So here's the XO and all of his buddies, CO, and then all of his, actually we don't have a CO like that. No, we do have a CO. He just is not right. Yeah, that's him right here. We just have a lot of XO stuff. We have 1st Platoon here, represented by the Stormtroopers, Clone Troopers. Wow. I really just did that to myself, huh? I did. So we have 1st Platoon here, all represented completely and utterly. And then we all have 2nd Platoon here, which is what you guys like to see the most. Mainly because I'm in 2nd Platoon. And then we have our Monka boys. Love them, boys. Love the boys and jet troops. We have all of Beskar, which is basically our entire armor corps. We have our pilots in the back, which is all of Nova. Love you, love you. And then we have, I believe this is Jade. Either this is Jade or this is Jade. One of the two. But as you can see, showing off some things, right? And as I said, this is more for Mayo, but you may have noticed something if you were pretty good, keen-eyed, or just paused really well. This squad. This is my squad. This is 2-1 Alpha. And for Neo, when it comes to him, if I had a request, it would be to include certain members that some of these members are no longer with us. The legacy members, as we call them. So we have my friend here who is now my commander in the actual platoon, right? We have Misery. Oh, the misery! Right? We have Jimmy, who is no longer with us. He's moved on. We have Steve here, and I didn't do their armors, but I did do the helmets. Then we have Lucifer. You've seen him quite a bit. Yoshi, you'll see him in a couple of the older videos. Then we have Keto and another member. I think Hot Pocket. We have Wulpy, and then we have Scan. I think he's still with us. And then apparently I got out of formation. Me. No, this is a different formation. This is me right here, yeah, with my shotgun. With the bayonet, because that's what I like it. So, if I had anything to say, say, for example, Kazdel, you decided to include 2-1 as its full squad, this is kind of how it would be. Misery and Jimmy. Jimmy was like me, he runs with the shotgun. Or he would run with shield and blaster pistol, because he liked to play urban when I was around him. You know, I'm an urban specialist. Yoshi likes a knee web, but I can't give him a knee web because he can't put it on his back, so I gave him a chain gun instead. Nice. Lucifer loved his Z6. Keto's our AT specialist. Wulpy loves his sniper rifle, and the other two could just be whatever. But I would like to say something real quick, right? You might have noticed it. You might have noticed looking at the squads if you're fast enough or if you were just curious, right? This is the part where I'm going to quickly kind of just include this because I feel like I probably should if I'm going to include anything of the 91st. It'll be in the description down below, right? The 91st kind of needs people. Like, I don't know about you all, but like, some of the squads in here aren't actually even full. Like, this squad isn't full. There's like 6 of them. My squad, if you get rid of Misery, Jimmy, and Yoshi here, it's just Lucifer, me, and our bros in the 6. This squad right here, you don't even realize it, but this squad doesn't even have a squad leader, apparently. I was able to look at some of the forums. I won't mention names, no names besides the ones I just mentioned, because those are their nicknames, their character names. I hopefully am fine with doing that. I'll find out. If not, I will immediately take down the video and post up an explanation of what I just committed to treason. But please, if you want to try Arma, and if you don't want to, I'm not going to knock on Ignis. I'm not going to knock on Rubik's Raptor. I'm not going to knock on Remy Down Under. I'm not going to knock on Leroux, the Lance Corporal. I'm not going to knock on any Arma creator. But if you want to try Star Sim, right, and you want to try out a unit full of really good people, come to the 91st. And above all, the only thing I ask is that you don't try and just join 2-1. It can be very easy, you know. Some of the guys in 2-1 joined with Wulpy here, or the person who's representing Wulpy, right? But I want you to join up with 1-1 or 2-1, or if somehow a ton of you join in, make a third platoon. There should be a third platoon here, but we just don't have the numbers, you know. We keep losing people. So if you want to try Star Sim, like, I think if you look at there's like a few ways got to get in. I think if I give you the public information, which will be in the description below, as well as, by the way, Kazdel's YouTube channel. I'll be nice for you, bro. I love you. As well as Wulpy's and a few others. Like, they should be able to show you potentially how to be able to get in contact with us if you want to join. I'm not going to force your hand, but that's it. Right? All right. Enough shilling out to the 91st. Enough shilling out. Let's go run over here real quick. Because next bit, no, I'm actually going to go right here. I can still hear you, mouth breathers. So, and we're going to do this. So, this is from me to the rest of y'all here in the Ranger Guild, YouTube, whatever you watch me on, whatever reason you watch me on, whether you watch my Let's Plays, my Star Sim videos, just the random stuff that I put out, you know, stuff that, like, videos that don't really get seen a lot, like my World War One or TTRPG I'm making videos, or some of these other stuff that I'm making. Like, to all of you, I only have one thing to say. Thank you from the deepest part of my heart. I mean that. Like, I know I've been lacking on a lot, but I thank you for at least still actually sticking around a bit, you know. I can't be here all the time. I apologize. I would love to do this full time, whether as a streamer or as just a normal YouTuber, but I don't have the numbers. I don't get the money from this, and I have to work a full-time job and such. So maybe one day I won't need to work a job and I could do things that I enjoy, things I really enjoy. But until then, I hope you stick around with me. Keep posting comments, liking my video, sharing it to people for more views, whatever you do. Even if you watch it for like 30 seconds, I count that as a win. So, to my friends in the Ranger Guild, to my friends in the 91st Mobile Recon Corps, to the friend that is over in the Kazdel Expeditionary Force, I say once again, thank you so much, and I hope to see you on the next one, my Rangers. See you on the warfield. Bye-bye.